Coming to you live from Southern California. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Washington Nationals and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. What do you got on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams. The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back.
That's a ball. 1-1.
This one popped up. Bogarts makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Next to hit, Dylan Cruz. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So 1 out, nobody on. Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. And the first offering is not close.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. High fly ball out to center field. Merrill settles underneath it, hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Lowe handling the duties at first, batting in the cleanup spot, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Fastball is outside. 2 out, space is empty. Fouled off left side. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. And that's outside.
1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Ground ball right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. And the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. back here with my pal Singy. So here's the lefty, Mackenzie Gore. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Luis Arraez stands in. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Pulls that one foul. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Here's the 0-2. And that's too high.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Next pitch misses way outside. And that one is lifted in the air. Young makes the grab. One away. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the one run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. In there for strike one. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
One down, base is empty. That one ripped. Two away now.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And here is Jackson Merrill. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And that's downstairs. And that is ball one. Right through there for a strike. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Wood snags it on the run. New inning getting started at the plate. Josh Bell.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
First offering and it just misses. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Not even close there. 2 balls and a strike. That's a little bit low.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. That
One
one
ball,
misses.
1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Ball, inside.
Inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one
Ball
missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Too high, and it's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Keibert Ruiz, the next to hit. Way
Ball 1,
outside,
no strike.
1-0. Garcia, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one
2
not
balls,
close.
1 strike.
And that's ball 2.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
3-2.
In the dirt. On the ground to short, could be 2. To second, there's 1, and that's 2. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Nationals 1 and the Padres nothing. Back here in San Diego, and now it's Manny Machado.
Come on, Manny.
A little bit high, and it's 1-0.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
And that one is in the dirt, and it's 2-0. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Got him. Machado is gone, and there's 1 away. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Left-hand hitter waits. That's
Off the plate,
inside.
ball 1.
Popped up. And that's a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there, and really they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Here's Bogarts now. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now here is Connor Joe. To the right side, low. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for San Diego. They're down 1-0. On to the third inning. Here's the third baseman, Jose Tena. Darvish back to work. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Splits the plate. Gonna count 1-2. Swing and a miss. 1 out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Jacob Young. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. One down, base is empty. And a bunt towards third. Barehand scoop, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit. And when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
So the next lineup turns over. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two outs. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the outside corner, got him looking. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 1-0. Back here at Petco Park, set for the bottom of the third, and now it's Tirso Ornelas. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now it's Elias Diaz. Ball 1, no strikes. Ornelas gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fastball for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's a little bit high. And the count now even up.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Just off the outside corner. Ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Young has a beat on it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Counts 1-0.
This one in the dirt. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1. There's the strike. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Tatis waits. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Nationals 1 and the Padres nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Dylan Cruz.
Come on, San Diego. Go back to Washington, Matt.
Very high with that one. And that's ball 1. Cruz, in his rookie season, 23 years old. A former first-round pick in 2023. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. 1 up, 1 down. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Fly to center his first time.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 strikes.
That one
3 balls,
outside,
2 strikes.
and the count's full. That's ball
Nope,
4.
that's
Tried
ball
another
4. Thank you,
fastball,
Mitch.
but missed the spot.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Low.
Oh,
At the
that's
plate for the
inside.
second time as he takes ball 1. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. He's safe. Runner at second here. 1 gone. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball.
Man, he was
2
really
strikes.
tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That to right. Tatis after it. Makes the grab for the second out. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Nationals leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. First offering in the dirt.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That pitch in for a strike. Now 2-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The 3-1.
Hey. Count is 3-2.
Now fly ball to right center. Young corrals it, and there's one away. Here's Machado. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. Right through there for a strike. The
No balls, 2
Padres
strikes.
down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. And the
That's a
first
ball.
pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Check swing, called strike. That one misses, and a count 2-1. Just missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
In the air, right field, Cruz. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that ends the inning. So they make short work of them there. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Nationals 1 and the Padres nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Luis Garcia. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Outside. Next pitch is downstairs. That one misses.
Nope.
So a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into the 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Popped up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Jose Tena now at the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Down the left field line, looks like extra bases. Coming home. He's safe. It's 2-0.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
One out, runner at second. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a foul ball. Man at second. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Yuki Matsui appears to be getting loose. Morahone, the power lefty, up as well. Darvish kicks, delivers. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, and he's out.
He's out.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have.
So the batting order turns over. C.J. Abrams will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's the strike.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
2 outs. And that's in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that's the 3rd out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. And we're back. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Center field. Young. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the left fielder, Connor Joe. Outside. Ball 1. The Padres down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Ornelas takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Base hit, and that extends the inning. Here's Elias Diaz. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one outside, and that is ball 1. Fouled off down the right side. Ornelas off of first with 2 away. And that one fouled off. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. That's down and in.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Luis Arias in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fly ball down the line. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 0-1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. Nicely done to get out of the jam. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Nationals 2 and the Padres nothing. Back here in San Diego, now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Darvish back to work. Out to short, Bogarts. Sends it across to first. One up, one down. Now the left fielder, James Wood. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Ball one.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a
That's off the
ball.
plate. Ball 2.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That does it for you, Darvish, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. A new pitcher in the game, Yuki Matsui. He's into the game with the bases empty. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. Makes the catch, inning over. Offense held in check there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Nationals 2 and the Padres nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Stepping in for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch just misses. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Derek Law looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Ferrer getting cranked up as well. Inside just missed.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
That's off the inside corner, and now 3-0.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Fought off foul.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ball game.
I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. In the dirt, but kept close. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Wood squeezes it, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. And that one fouled off. Two on, one out. And ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And fouled off. Ground ball left side, and it gets by him around third. The throw is offline. He's safe, and now they trail by one.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Mackenzie Gore won't go any further, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Lucas Sims taking over on the mound.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
First and second, one out. Here's Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2. Swings and misses. Strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Pitch misses, and the count 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Up and in. Look out.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Connor Joe, the next up for the Padres. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
That's through there for a strike. Merrill over at second. Cronenworth on at first with 2 down. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. That one missed.
That's a really good take.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that one is downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the next pitch is way outside. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses across to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Petco Park, we go to the top of the 7th, and now up for Washington, Josh Bell.
Inside, ball 1.
Bullpen action for the Padres. Jason Adam preparing to come on if needed. Estrada also throwing. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's just out.
And that's down and away. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Full count, 3-2.
Got him looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
On the ground to 3rd. Fair ball.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just found a way to slap that ball down the 3rd baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. A switch hitter batting right. On the ground, 2 ball. Cronenworth tossed to second, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Nationals 2 and the Padres 1. On to pitch now for the Nationals, Jose A. Ferrer.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now the DH, Tirso Ornelas. He's 2 for 2.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
No,
That's inside, and it's 1-0. And
That's
another
open.
ball. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And he takes one right on the black. 3-1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Elias Diaz. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And a 1-1. And he takes a strike. Next one in the dirt. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Man at first, 1 away. Ground ball to the right side, but it kicks foul. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Right through there for a strike.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Two outs.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that will end the inning. Padres leave 1, and they trail it here 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. Up now for Washington, Jose Tena. Swing and a foul out of play. That one fouled off. Next pitch is
that pitch is
outside.
out.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. That is upstairs for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball, that's down.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Nope, outside.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
Thank you.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Ball, that's out.
Got him looking. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Now on the mound for the Nationals, Derek Law.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game. And the batter now, Jackson Merrill. 1 for 3. That one to first. Low steps on the bag, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Now Machado up here. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. In there, and it's 0-1. Ball 1 there. Outside low, and it's 2-1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing, and he breaks his bat. They get the tag on him, and that's the 2nd out. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Late on that fastball.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Inside, just missed. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Cruz settles under this one. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jason Adam.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. He's already homered in this game. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Adrian Morejon, the left-hander, up and throwing. Peralta getting loose as well. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Merrill brings it in, and there's one down. So digging in, James Wood. Check swing, called strike.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Nathaniel Lowe digging in for the Nationals. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Next offering is down low, and it's 1-1.
1 strike.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Swings through that one for strike 2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Off the mark there. 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Nationals 2 and the Padres 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jorge Lopez.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the one-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Bogarts, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Joe in now, takes ball one off the plate. Just
Outside,
missed.
that's the ball.
Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Tirso Ornelas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Got it. Nice grab. That's out number 2. So now a pinch hitter, Luis Campusano, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And that is downstairs. 1-0. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. That one missing inside.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate. Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that's a fair ball.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
2 outs, runner on first. Stepping in for San Diego, Elias Diaz. And a curve misses outside, and that's ball 1. And that one is inside. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And that is out of play. The Padres down to their final strike. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. The winning run is on base.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Jorge Lopez out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Zach Brixey will take over here. First and second, 2 outs. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Luis Arias. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. And that one off the outside edge.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
So the tying run at second. Fastball for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Kelly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Fernando Tatis Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. The throw home. Tag, got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes games come down to this. You've got to press the issue. Try to get that run across and tie it up. But an excellent throw. Nice job of concentration putting the tag on the runner. Exciting finish to this game today.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.